Good morning. In this session, we are discussing about the preparation of a dissertation or thesis. How to write a thesis or dissertation, and what are the scientific way, and what are the basic parts of a dissertation. And first of all, the dissertation is a detailed report of the whole work is prepared in a standard format. It is called dissertation. It is a written and published document of the original reports which is carried out by the researcher. An international pattern has been evolved for the preparation of dissertation. Okay, and the major sections of a dissertation is a scientific dissertation essentially has the three major sections, namely preliminaries, text, bibliography. These are the three major parts of or sections of in a dissertation. So while you prepare your dissertation or thesis for your UG or PG project or MPhil or PhD research thesis or dissertation, this is the common international steps which is followed throughout the preparation of the document. Okay, the preliminary, so here the first one is preliminary pages. The preliminaries include title page, acknowledgement, table of contents, and the abstract. These together only are called preliminary pages. And in students project, a certificate also is included in the preliminaries. So this is the component of the preliminary pages coming under the dissertation or sections of dissertation. And it contains what are the things in this preparation or the overall part of the dissertation contains. It contains the facts which form the ground of arguments and the conclusions also. That is, the text has 6 subsections. Here, the 6 subsections are 1. Introduction, then 2. Reference and a review of previous literature, which is called a reference. Then 3rd, methodology. 4th one, observation and results. And 5th one is discussion. And 6th one is conclusion. So these are 6 subsections coming in the text part of the dissertation. And bibliography is the list of reference materials, and appendix is the information not given anywhere else in the dissertation. So such an international part or the divisions or sections included in a dissertation. Okay, coming to the first one, that is subsections of preliminaries. What are the preliminaries and what are the subsections of preliminaries? In subsections of preliminaries, we can see or we should follow the following subheadings and part of the dissertation. Okay, so first one is title page. Title page is the first facing page. It contains the title of the project, comma, the name or names of those who have undertaken the study, the purpose for which the study has been made, either for getting the award of the degree or Master of Science or Master of Philosophy, which is mentioned, and the paper is presented, and the name of the recognized institution to which the dissertation or thesis is submitted, and the date of presentation or submission, which is included in the title page. And coming to the second one is acknowledgement. Acknowledgement is the placing on a record of the name of the persons, institutions, organizations, agencies, etc., in recognition and gratitude of the guidance, help, assistance, facilities, etc. they have provided for the study, which is included in the acknowledgement part. And the third one is table of contents. This is the tabular arrangement of the contents in the dissertation. It put in a nutshell, that is in a brief form, not only an elaborated sentence or paragraphs. It provides a clear idea about the contents and the order and sequence in which they are arranged in the dissertation. And this is the table of contents. And fourth one is abstract. Abstract is the very brief description of the sum and substance of the entire work or the project. It includes a brief statement of the problem, a brief summary of the means and measures adopted in the collection of data. That is, major methodology is given, and mention the experiments done. Which are the experiments done in this work should be mentioned, and curax of the conclusion. Curax means the most important conclusion should be included in the abstract, and finding of the investigation, that is what is the ultimate finding of the work should be mentioned in the abstract. And the abstract should be as brief as possible, usually not exceeding only 200 words. That is the importance. Okay, and the fifth one is certificate. It is in the case of student's project, a certificate from the supervising authority or the teacher has to be attached to the thesis, stating that the thesis is a bona fide record of the work done under his or her guidance. Usually the certificate is placed just after the title page. Apart from the title page, a declaration of the student has to be provided, stating that the work is original, done by himself or herself. It has not been previously submitted to any other body, nor it has been published earlier in any form, and it does not contain the data and results of any other study. It is included in the certificate page, that is in the declaration of the student, and the declaration is included immediately after the certificate of the supervising teacher. Okay, this is the subsection coming under preliminaries, that is in the dissertation. And here coming to the subsection, the part contains the text, and the text contains various sections, and the first one is introduction. Introduction is the first part of the text of the paper. It seeks to introduce the problem in the suitable context and to arouse the interest and curiosity of the reader. So one who writes a good introduction and the relevance of the work and need of the time should be mentioned in the introduction. Then only a reader is very much interested to go for the subsequent pages and read out what are the things done and what are the in which way analysis is done, and what are the major inference, and what are the conclusion and the solution to the problem is mentioned. So introduction is more attractive and more important to write in a dissertation. In the introduction, the background of the problem has to be explained. The reason why the problem has been selected for the study has to be made clear. The scope and the relevance of the study must be emphasized, and the limitations of the study has to be indicated. It is in the introduction. And coming to the next one is a reference and a review of literature. So here the reference and review of the literature related to the problem under study is very vital part of every investigation, because review of literature which help to a thorough review of literature which help to avoid the unintentional repetition of the work also. So, and what kind of work or related work has been already done, and there the continuation of work should be proceeded by the researcher, and it would enable the investigator to know whether the proposed study has been done earlier by somebody else to know whether the techniques used are perfect or faulty. So review of literature is the next subsection coming under the text. That is in text, it is first one is the introduction and second one is the reference or review of literature. Okay, the source of reference and review include reputed national and international research journals, published and unpublished research papers, theses or and dissertations, scientific periodicals, and websites, authentic books, monographs, and treatises and other electronic documents, which are the source material for review of literature collection, and which maximum literature should be included in the reference or review of literature part of the text, that is text in the dissertation. And references should be specifically mentioned, quoting original statements, not only by the artificial or manipulated statements. What the original statements which is reported by the previous researcher should be cited, and the surname of the author, the year of publication. So along with the original statement, in the reference section of the text, researcher or the student should be cite the surname and the publication, not only the initial, only the surname is given, and year of publication should be accompanied along with the reference part. Okay, this system of quoting reference is called a citation. So what is citation? Citation is nothing but reference should be specifically mentioned, quoting original statements with the surname of the author and the year of publication, which is called a citation. All citations referred in the scientific paper or thesis should be appended in the bibliography. That is, in the last part of the text, all the citations should be quoted. So this is the part of subsection coming under the text of the dissertation. Okay, thank you.